So at this time, join me in giving a nice Chicago welcome to Jensen and Jared.
First things first, I did not tweet that.
It was on your account.
I wake up, sorry, good morning, Chicago. Love y'all. I wake up this morning, I went to bed at like 11 o'clock. It was a big dinner. Misha was there, as you guys probably know. And I go to bed, I'm like free of kids for the first time in a month and a half, so I go to bed. And I wake up at like 4 o'clock because I'm a dad now, so I wake up in the middle of the night. I go to the bathroom, get some water. And my phone has all these sort of like, liked by blah blah blah, retweeted blah blah blah, commented, and even Twitter itself. And I'm like, this is getting a lot of traction, make a comment. I was like, what are you doing? And I see one text message. It's all like notifications, but one text from Matt Cohen. I'm like, oh, what's Matt up to? It's like 1:30 a.m., so I've been asleep. Well, he texted at 1:24 a.m. But I was asleep until like 4. So I swipe, and his message is. Okay. It was a 2-word text message. Twitter, dude. At 1:24 a.m.
That's how we like to communicate. Short, sweet, to the point.
And it was nice to get the text because, as you can see, the last text message I got from Matt Cohen was a shirtless video.
I do not get those texts.
Yeah, you also get the Twitter dude text message that you just.
Yeah, because I don't hand people my phone and then turn away.
And by the way, Jensen, being the steadfast friend he is, doesn't tell me. There's no text from Jensen Ackles. So I actually tweeted this back to Matt. Hope you're sleeping. Thanks for the warning. No one else told me. You are apparently my one true friend. I imagine Jensen opening his phone and he sees the Twitter app and the iMessages app and he's like, iMessage? Nope. Comment.
Retweet.
Like favorite retweet.
Quote tweet. Comment.
So my apologies. Hi guys.
Good woo-hoo crowd this morning. Man.
Caffeine? Was it in something like coffee, or was it just a triple shot of caffeine? Juice. Any first timers? How's it been so far? Welcome to our crazy family. We got back to filming on Wednesday. We started season 2.
We're officially 3 days into the season. Broke it already.
That's how you don't have nice stuff.
7 minutes. Who had 7 minutes?
What was the over-under?
I think the over-under was 10, I think.
How was y'all's summer?
It's not over yet.
What did y'all do?
It's not over yet? Yeah, for you maybe.
It's over.
Some of us are back to work.
I've been working all through.
So we start to get summer.
Exactly.
Summer? What's that? See? It's off the mic. That's what you call making lemonade right there.
What have y'all been doing to bide your time?
Stalking your Instagram.
You don't just have to say that because you're at a supernatural convention.
I heard somebody say like donkey string. I'm intrigued. Somebody over here said dog or donkey.
Stalking your Instagram.
Stalking Instagram. Not donkey string. Donkey string had me excited, but it was 3 minutes.
So many different ways to go with that.
Sam Jackson. Oh, God.
Your bar?
I heard Sam Jack.
You guys just want to relay this through me.
I heard Sam,
Or my
which
friend.
to me was like a Sam Winchester thing, and Jack, which is what I call you, so I'll say Sam Winchester, but Jensen Sam Jack. Maybe we should change the name to Sam Jack. I'm sorry, this is the first time I've been away from my kids in several months. Oh, it's amazing.
No. No more necessary. Party time.
No, Jen, so we're in Vancouver yesterday morning, and about an hour before Ackles is going to come pick me up, I went to the gym because I went for a jog, read my script, and then I get back to the apartment, and she's like, "Hey, when do you leave?" And I was like, "Oh, Jensen's going to be here in like 45 minutes." She's like, "You want to take Shep?" Shep was having a bit of a morning. My inside voice is like, no. I was like, you know what, that would be amazing. I didn't take Shep, but nothing. It's amazing. I went to bed at 11 o'clock. Well, to some Twitter.
By the way, you didn't go to bed at 11 o'clock. We left the restaurant at 11 o'clock.
11:30.
I don't understand your logic here.
I wanted to check my
I also want to rewind a bit. You woke up Saturday morning and read your script. We were already 3 days into the episode.
What? What do I do?
Season 13.
We did our first scene that we shot of the episode was us driving, or Jensen driving, Dean driving. And so, anybody in here like a runner?
No.
I'm gonna make an assumption. If you're a
Cars were invented a long time ago. Why would you run?
point taken, jot it down. But I imagine if you're a big runner, like a marathon or something, and you run marathons for 9 months and you stop, you like don't put on running shoes for 2.5 months. I think the first time you put running shoes back on, you probably suck. Needless to say, our first scene sucked. There was a few times we looked at each other, we're like, we're awful. That's our ability to act.
I had a reason. You did not. You were just sitting there in the passenger seat.
It was hard.
Sucking.
Yeah. Because I was trying to make you feel better about your shitty acting. He's driving, so we were following a car.
Yeah, let me just paint you a picture real quick. So the scenes in the Impala, it's obviously we've done a number of them over the years, and in an effort to kind of switch it up and keep things fresh, we try to come up with different ways to film those scenes. If you remember episode Baby, where so that was kind of uncharted territory. Of course you remember what time you went to bed last night. So that was uncharted territory where they harnessed cameras all over the inside of the car, and then they just let us drive on down the road. with nobody. Yeah, the roads weren't locked up. There was, so it was just me driving and him sitting shotgun, and we would turn all the cameras on, and we would slate them, and we would roll sound and do all the stuff because all the technicians are back at base camp hoping that we're recording ourselves. So they threw another curveball at us on Wednesday. Day one, scene one. They're like, hey Jensen, you ever heard of the ultimate arm? And I'm like, besides these two? No.
Wow. Wow. Mom?
Nope.
EOE?
So the ultimate arm is an SUV with a giant camera crane mounted to the top of the car. There's a crane operator sitting in the very back. There is the camera head operator. There's a focus puller, and there's an aperture technician. So it takes four different people just to control the camera. Then there's the driver who's driving the car, and what it was he and I rolling down the street, rolling down the road in the Impala, having a page-and-a-half scene, while this car with a crane on top of it was literally like driving in front of us, but super close to us. So I had to keep my speed at like 30 miles an hour.
It wasn't a straight road. We were having.
Nor was it. It was
like an undulating, blind
and
corner.
turning like this.
At one point in time, we had a big black pickup truck break the lockup, and so we come around a blind corner, and there's a truck headed at us. It's like, all right, bogey.
But imagine.
I was scared for you.
Yes. So imagine driving, at 30 clicks, and the camera.
They don't say clicks here, we're on camera.
Is
Clicks is 30
military.
30 knots.
That's completely different. Anyway, the camera is now floating 5 inches above the hood of the car.
That's not. Is that 5 inches? Check my Twitter.
It's 5 inches above the car.
Camera's like 1 or 2 inches right above the head. And,
It's like 4 Jareds above the car. And the vehicle itself was maybe 5 feet. And we're going at speed, but we come across a hill. So Impala's a heavy car, starts to speed up. It's like 35. And they're trying to keep speed, but then boom, we hit the other side. Now we're going up. Now it's slowing down. So they're all over the place. The camera's like now in the window, and it moves around.
There's no cruise control on the Impala.
Oh!
I'm saying this. See? That's why I was
Yeah, you get your cruise control through the nav system that it has on it. So anyway, needless to say, this was day one,
It's a
season
good
one.
GPS screen.
And I've never done this before, and we did that, we must have done it 12 to 15 times.
More than that.
And it was, so I'm sitting there trying to, keep speed, I'm trying, and also the camera's right in front of me, so I can't see where I'm going. I'm having to use my peripheral without looking at the camera. All the while, I'm trying to perform a scene with this guy who's just sitting there enjoying the ride, not having to worry about anything, and can't get his lines out because he sucks.
He hadn't read the script yet.
Yeah, I haven't even read a script yet. How can you do it?
Doing that donkey thing.
talk about your Twitter.
Yeah. Does anybody want to ask? I saw a hand way over there. You were first up, yes, with the phone in one hand, looking around. Yes. That was good. Your hand was...
That's the best. There's nobody beyond her, and she does this.
Which was amazing. I don't know if that was supposed to be funny, but it was hilarious.
Hi, I love you guys. Also, this is for Jared.
Yes, suck it.
So, how do you plan on getting back at the culprit who hacked your phone? You really don't mind if it's small.
In all fairness, I first have to positively identify the culprit. Because everybody's innocent until proven guilty, and I haven't seen the guilty party Misha yet.
That's the name of your name, is Misha?
I don't want to assume it was anybody, but I know it was Misha. I need to positively identify, innocent until proven guilty. I don't want to, crucify an innocent man. But I'm gonna kill him, yeah. That is yet to be determined. I found out at 4:30 this morning that I had a tweet, and I was able to go back to bed despite all of the alerts. I think I woke up and it was like 35,000 retweets or something. Thanks for the text, by the way. Thanks for the text. So, good looking out. Good looking out. So,
I think it's safe to say that the severity of the punishment will be far greater than the crime.
yeah. In all fairness, I probably started this fight. So this was probably karma, but I'm going to continue this fight. Karma be damned.
Not a word of a lie. He uses quotation marks in, texting.
He said that.
And when I read an email or a text from him, all I see is him going.
He says that all the time.
Which is more like talon claws. It's like, people will be like, quotation. He's like...
He says this kind of stuff around you.
Like trying to get your breakfast. It's like...
That's what he says. He says that kind of stuff. Yeah. Revenge is best served cold with a gun. Jensen? I'm sweating like me. Sorry.
Right here.
And I think I had just given him a compliment on Twitter. It hurt to write every word of hey, you've been working out. This hurts my feelings.
Speaking of Misha, you've talked...
We've spoken enough of Misha.
You've talked previously when Darren played Solid Sam, how weird it was for you to film opposite him. How was it filming opposite Misha when he was playing Cassica?
I didn't know who that.
Yeah, I think it was more shocking that he was able to do that.
This is not terrible. Wow. Is somebody dressed up as Misha? What's going on?
I mean, it wasn't.
Fava beans and candy.
It was totally different because he was playing essentially now the bad guy. So I could treat that person, that he was still my brother as Sola Sam. So I still had to relate to him like a brother, but it was just, it's kind of a different scenario. Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I'm going this way. Yeah. How you been? What'd you do to your hand? Bug bite. That is the most intense. You're like in a full body cast of a bug bite.
Actually, it was a mosquito that was like a 757
Um,
bomber.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl mosquito.
Yes. Several years ago, I read an article about you guys, and your lighting director made a comment that you guys require very little in way of makeup, and the minute you step on the stage, your lighting.
Back then, it was probably true.
No, but your lighting is perfect, and he had very little work to do. I'm just wondering, how do you stay so young and handsome?
Well, thank you. That was probably true back in the day. There's a bit more lighting and hair and makeup that's required these days.
Let's also remember that Serge, who I assume you're talking about, is incredibly humble and is a genius. So the fact that he said, "Oh, they don't need to," no, we do. He just makes it look like he's not using a lot, but he is an artiste.
He's also from Quebec, and his first language is not English, so he might have said it the wrong way.
Right.
He might have meant
A lot of lights.
Yeah. It takes forever for them to be ready. Thank you. Y'all keep us young, between y'all and the kids and our writers doing some really great, cool new stories. I think we've been very blessed, and I don't have any routine. I think that kind of keeps you feeling young, you know, to have to constantly change up and go to new places and see. Yeah, thank you very much.
I sold my soul to the devil. I don't recommend it.
Give me a second.
He sold his soul to a pterodactyl mosquito.
Let's go over here. But yes, in the white.
So obviously Sam and Dean have changed a lot from season 1 to season 12, 13 now. I was wondering if you could describe Sam, Jared describe Sam, and Jensen describe Dean in one word from season 1 to one word versus season 12.
Yeah. So Dean from season 1 just got finished with Gilmore Girls. Sam season
Did you
1.
hear the question?
Yeah, I was talking
It
before
had
you.
nothing to do with Gilmore Girls. And your shameless plug of Gilmore Girls every time you get an opportunity. The show's gone.
They seem really
Let it
pissed
go.
off, huh? Sam season 1, can I use what's one word for, not in denial, that's too strong. But he wasn't naive, he wasn't naive, it was a choice. He wasn't ignorant or naive to what was going on, or what he was hesitant, reluctant. I feel like Sam season 1 knew who he was supposed to be, knew who he was meant to be, but was making the choice to ignore it. It wasn't naivety. It was purposeful. Same season 13. This has a negative connotation, but I would say resigned, but not in a bad way. Accepting. Stronger. I think the confidence that comes with knowing what you're supposed to be doing.
She said one word.
Fine. One word. Season 1. Sam. Kind of fighting with.
Unbelievable.
Season 1. Unbelievable. Season 12. Believable.
Better.
Season 1 or season 12? You can't just say better.
And she said, just use one word to describe the difference between your character in 1 and your character in 13.
No, one word for
one
each.
Word.
One word for each.
Better.
Season 1, worser. gonna go back here. Yes. Hi.
Good morning. My question was, what is something that you like the most about each other?
It's too early for that.
Can we get, is this another one of those one word?
More than one word.
No, feel free to expand.
Bow-legged.
A unicorn? All day.
That's a good question. Through all of our razzing, I don't doubt that if shit hit the fan, he'd be there. No question. That's more than one word.
It was more than one. Well, I don't think she said one word. Did you say one word? No, you just said one thing. Well, there's, you know, Jared earmuffs. There are, obviously we have a great working relationship, we have a great friendship, and you know, our kids play together, our wives are great friends, and there's a support system that exists within both of us for each other, and that I think is allows us to create. It allows us to work hard. It allows us to love. It allows us to be open to people, and I'm very thankful that I have that with someone else, and I can share that. You know, I have amazing things that I share with my wife, and the love that we share, and that relationship is fantastic. But to have a friendship that is that solid and that reliable is pretty neat. I hope everybody gets an opportunity to have a friend like that. Let's see. How about the back there in the black?
You with the hand.
Yeah, very back row. Who again did this?
Hey guys, this is my first convention.
Well, welcome. Are you from Chicago?
No, I'm from Latvia.
From where?
Latvia, it's near Russia.
Oh.
So you're east.
Not close.
My question was, Misha yesterday said that he had a hard time.
Sorry.
Misha said yesterday that he had a hard time filming. Did you pull any pranks on him while you were guys filming?
Who was this?
Misha.
That we had a hard time
No,
filming.
he said that he had a hard time filming.
Yesterday?
Like this, yeah, yesterday or like
On
2
Friday,
days ago.
his one and only day this month. Well, did he mention anything that might have occurred
He just said it was horrible.
from me? What?
He said, clutched his nethers.
Clutch his nethers. Not really enough there to clutch.
Well, let's.
Tweezed his nethers. Delicately pinched.
Let's just say that he didn't clutch them fast enough.
Let's just say a lot of this is going to make. So Phil is directing. A lot of this is going to make the gag reel already.
So we all remember what happened to Cash Dale at the end of last season, right?
No, I haven't watched it yet. Don't read. No spoilers. It's already aired.
He hasn't read the script yet either. Well, how do I say this without giving too much away? So he's there, not doing well.
He's been better.
Cass has felt better.
That's felt.
And Dean is there and trying to figure out if there's anything that he can do. There's not. So
Makes him feel worse.
Jensen then decided to just give him a cup jack. His eyes are closed and he's holding his breath. And Phil didn't yell cut. What's a boy to do?
And ruin Misha's life.
Let's just say it worked better than smelling salts. He's alive. He's alive. Yeah, it's always a little risky to not have your eyes open and pretend to be dead when either of us are on set.
Was he angrier than the airplane time?
Was he what?
Angrier when he threw the airplane to the floor?
Oh.
No, I don't think he's ever. That day on set, I think was the peak of his anger. That was his breaking. That's when he realized that he was never going to win.
It's like the military. Like we had to break him down in order to build him back up.
Right. Yeah.
That was fun.
Thank you. They're telling us that that's all the time we have.
We're not leaving. We'll see you later. This is
But we will see you all later. Thanks for being here.
Thank y'all.
We're super excited.